Good morning, everybody. It's Martha. Welcome to my Shabby Craft studio. Someone mentioned in the comments that that's the only statement they heard 15 times yesterday. I don't know what went on, and I apologize. I don't think it was anything on my end, but who knows the way my uploads have been going. I just got up. It's kind of late, but I just got out of bed. I don't know. I won't even go into that. Welcome. So happy you're here. Sorry, adjusting camera again, getting used to everything. So this is what we did yesterday. The flowers. See if I can get it under the light. The flowers are what we did yesterday up close. And now I still have not done these leaves here, which I do plan on doing. We're going to move on down. So obviously with all the stitching I did on this part and this part, I don't want to cover that up with anything. I don't want to put, any of these things on. Look what I found. These are my yo-yos or Suffolk puffs, whatever you want to call them. So there they are. Now I have realized that I need to use darker thread on darker fabrics and not just keep using the neutral thread, but there it is. There they are, all different sizes. Robin asked if I cut my circles out from dies. Yes, probably 99% of them I cut out from dies. I have a Big Shot, and I think that's what it is. And yes, and I have circle dies, just regular paper circle, they're metal, but they cut paper, circle dies. And I just found it kind of be annoying. And again, I could have used, a darker thread on this and not had that showing, but I'm going to put this end up. Oops, this end up probably anyway, even though that end is pretty. I don't like this thread on it. So if you have dark fabric, use a darker thread. This one I didn't make such a mess of. You can't see the thread there, and I think I did use a darker thread on that. So these are my hexagons, and that one has a loop in it, which it shouldn't. But I'm afraid if I take it out, it would probably come undone. And again, I have thread. I have 3 different, I think it's 3. I don't know what I did with them now. It's early. I'm sorry. I keep some threads in a container, and that's not it. So I have, of course I can't find it. There's some more circles that I need to make into hexagons and yo-yos. It's something you can do watching TV. Cut the circles out by hand if you want. Just use, whatever size circle you have. Mine are all various sizes, as you can see. And trace them on the back of the fabric and cut them out by hand while you're, sitting in TV, for watching TV or whatever it is, you're doing. YouTube videos, whatever. Anyway, I have 3 different threads. I have a multicolor brown rust color, which works well on the darker ones. I have the neutral, just that color for the lighter fabrics. And I have a gray that works well, on those medium fabrics where the neutral might be too, gray is a neutral too, where this one might be too light. That one fills in if the fabric isn't too dark. Okay, there's all my non-expert advice for the day. So I found my blue pack of fabric that I had bought. This was the first pack I bought from Amy at Floshy May Designs. So yeah, it was wrapped in this beautiful eyelet, blue eyelet, which I love. And there's a little teeny bit of eyelet seersucker kind of fabric there. And this beautiful fabric looks like it's from a sheet or a pillowcase. And I don't know if she repeats these packages like this blue or not. you could contact her and ask her if she has specific colors. I love this ticking in any color. This is kind of a raised design, so that would be fun. Like that would be fun to use on here. And just cut this out here and then maybe embellish it somehow. Again, sorry, just got up. Allergies. And then this one with hydrangeas. I thought this was really interesting. That would be fun to stitch across. And then this toile. Look at that. But it's a heavy fabric. I really love this. With the horse pulling the hay through the covered bridge. Very New Englandish to me. And then this is really pretty. I just love the vibrant blue in it. Oh, well, we're stuck together. Isn't that pretty? And again, this fabric here. And this is very, very textured. It's very fun. It's a very textured fabric. So I really like that. And this is really pretty too. I just love the fabrics she has. They're very tactile. Look at me using a big word early in the morning. And then that's just a pretty quilted piece. And the back and the front are fun. I could make a pretty, like, mini journal of some sort, I think. Anyway, there's that. I had to hunt all over for this, and you know where it was? I have this wire basket on the floor, and I have a bunch of stuff thrown in it. It was in the bottom of that. I mean, I looked for, like, over an hour. I was in here yelling, screaming. I was in a very, what's the word? Impatient mood yesterday. Impatient. Okay. Again, sorry. Another sip. I'm sipping out of my first cup of tea for the morning, so you know, for me, it's, oops, early. All right. Excuse me. All right. Now, I started this video and have not decided what to do with these fabrics, what stitches to use. I don't want to put pretty stitches on something and then cover it up with something else. So, and I do like putting things on here because it, you know, it makes it like a piece of art. So, let's see. Yeah, don't even know why I'm doing this video this early. Oh my goodness gracious, why do I do this to myself? Okay. Well, maybe we'll pull this blue pack of fabric out and do something fun from there. Maybe. Let me see. Where's that piece I liked? That one. I don't know that I want to put that there, but let's try it. Let us see what shall come. I'm giving it a shot. Now, the only thing I'm sad about is that the bottom of it is sort of cut off. Well, that does look kind of nice there. Could put that bottom down there. Put it there. Okay. I think I'm going to use that, but I am going to maybe do some fly stitching over there. Fly stitching, if I can remember how to do it. Yeah, because, you know, I didn't look it up before I started. Do I want to use that? That is really pretty. I think this is my favorite thread out of all the bunch I bought at Michael's that time. Look at this. I showed it before, but you can't show it too many times, you know. I fun stuff. Do I want to use that? Do I want to use that? No. There's one other one. There's that, which has... No. Where's the other one I was looking at? Doop, 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 doop. This one's really pretty. But I think that's too dark for what I've been doing here. Put your needle in there, Martha, before you knock it off and can't find it. So I hope this finds everybody doing well. And having some fun, whatever it is. Are you doing anything for Memorial Day? Let me know below what you might be doing for Memorial Day. Can't decide. Can't decide. I don't know what I'm going to use. Holy moly. All right, we're just going to go with this. Just do it, Martha. Just do it. You got any plans? We are laying low. Staying home. Haven't been invited anywhere. We're never invited anywhere, no matter what the year. We don't go anywhere. It isn't supposed to be really, really awfully hot, I don't think, though, which is the nice part. We've had some really hot days here as of late, but now let's see. I'm going to take this off. Let's set that aside. So, fly stitch. Where be my book? I know it's here somewhere. Yes, it's here somewhere. Yes, it is. I always need a bit of a reminder. Okay. Let's see. This is the book I'm looking at. Gallery of Stitches. All right, let's see. I know there's a bit of glare. There's the fern stitch. Since I'm not really awake yet, I don't want to go too outside my comfort zone. Oh, my goodness gracious me. I do want to try this ribbon rose, but I need to order some silk ribbon. And I'm debating on whether to get it already dyed from somewhere or to order it and dye it myself. So, I don't know. Do any of you have a place that you like to order dyed silk ribbon, the really narrow stuff for ribbon? Stuff, line and borders. Running, whipped, double running, back, split, laced running, stem, cable, couching, satin couching, pearl, coral, double knot, chains. I don't see fly anywhere. Border stitches. I don't think it's considered a border stitch. Well, Martha, just look it up, girl. What a boring video this lady has. Okay. Fly stitch. 28 or 78. 28. Way past 28. Okay. Fly. Page 78. Well, there you go. That's why I said 28 and 78. There we go. All right, this is where I mess up. Up through A, down through B, up through C, and down through D. All right. Can you all see that? So you come up at A, go down through B, up through C, and then you go down to make your little strand down here. And then there's variations on that. Like this is a crown, so you kind of use the same thing, but you add extra stitches. All right, fly stitch. All right, so I really want to start at the top, right? Did I put a knot in here? I did. So we're gonna go, I'm gonna start over here. Up through A, down through B, up through C. Look how easy that was. It's exactly what I wanted. All right, so I'm going to go down through D and then make an A. Oops, I want it over here somewhat. Okay, A. This is where I get messed up, when I start overthinking it. Okay. And it's really so simple. And you could attach them, I guess, at some point. Ow! Stab my thumb again. I'll tell you, I either stab it here or I stab it down there. I think it depends on the size of needle. See why I love variegated thread? Okay, D. Up through A. Down through B. Up through C. Down through D. It's going to be a very short stem on this one. Across. This one's going to be smaller. I'm going to put a longer stem on it. So that's my D and my A all together. Right? Very wide stem. Up through C, and down through D. Now I'm not coming back up because if I want to put my little butterfly fabric here, it would cover it up. And I don't want to cover it up. If I work hard for these stitches, I don't want to cover them up. I'm going to cut this a little right here. I'm going to tear the bottom of this and see what happens. If I can. If not, I'll cut it. It might be too little to tear. That worked. I'm going to put that right there. So I'm going to pin that back down so I have something to go by. Gotta have my butterfly on there, right? Oh my goodness gracious. Sorry. Very congested. All right. What is that? Nothing. It's a shadow. It's just a shadow. Okay, so I don't know how I would do this going back up, so I'm going to just go through this right here. Knot this off. And start again. I'm going to start again. So I'm going to have to look up some other stitches on here and see what I wanna. You know what I want to get is, hold that thought for just a moment. Oh my goodness, Evan. You keep putting stuff where I can't get past you. All right. So I'm going to pull this over here. And then I'm right here, people. I'm right here. Okay. So I'm bringing 2 more buckets over here. Bringing this one. That's the threads I was talking about. Except I have a variegated one that's not in here. I don't know what I did with it. And then these I need to put away. I've been lazy. I bought them new because I knew I was running low on those colors. All right, I want to put something else here. I just don't know what. This piece I think came from Rachel. But I think it's too, yeah, it's too thick. That would be pretty. Sorry. A little sparkle. Can you see? There's some sparkle in that. It's not showing up. I don't know. I don't know what. Okay. Maybe nothing there. And then I have a bunch of beads. So I have to tell you guys, I've had this bead container in my in my Amazon store. Geez, Martha, in my Amazon cart, right? And in Amazon, you can do save for later. So I have all the things that I've ever looked up that I think I want. I have them. Oh, yeah. Perfect. I have them in the, save for later part. So I watch the prices and I get notifications all the time that, the prices are going up or they're going down, blah, blah, blah. And, oh, I like that. What a great transition that'll be. Yes, I like that there. Okay, and then I have all these beads because I made all these like bracelets and stuff a long time ago. And I don't really wear them anymore. I could tear them apart, but I have tons of other beads too. Part of my downsizing I'm trying to do. Anywho, so I have this bead storing container in my, I just dropped something, in my save for later. And let me tell you, the price of it just keeps going up and up and up. It started at $28. It's now up to, last night it went up to $39. And I'm so like mad that I didn't get it back when it was $29 and I just put it in my save for later cart. I'm so angry. You have no idea. And I don't think the price is going to go down. Like sometimes the prices go up and then they go back down again. No, this is not going down at all. And I'm so upset because all my beads are in tubes. Well, not all of them, but most of them are in tubes. And this container system would put them all in one box in little tiny containers so you can just take out what you want. Because I have a lot of seed beads because I used to do loom beading, which at some point I might go back to, but maybe not. So, yeah, I'm very upset that this container just continues to rise in prices. So I'm going to go to Joann's because, Memorial Day weekend sales. Let's see. Do I want to do something other than fly stitch here? I'm busy yapping. So, sorry. I just had to do that and get it out of my throat. What is this? No. I don't have a mirror to put on. And so, yeah, I'm gonna look. They're having a big sale on craft storage, like 50% off their craft storage sales. So I like this stitch right here. I like this one too, but I don't want to do that, I don't think. What do I want to try? Yep. Well, maybe I'll just do some more fly stitch on this side. What do you think? To do. Page 77. Oh, look. Double feather. That's another one. Oh, that's a lot of ABCs. Can you see that? It's like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Could Martha handle that? Work first 3 stitches in same direction. A, B, C. Work the first 2 stitches as for feather stitch. Then make a second stitch to the left. Insert the needle level with E at F. Wow. That's why this book confounds me. And, okay, let's start with feather. Make sure thread lies under needle. A, B, C. So it's just like this stitch, except the end is different. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this. Let me zoom out a little. Okay, so we're going, oh no, you won't believe what I just did. We're going here. Oh, there it is. Dropped my needle and thread, but it landed on my leg. All right. So we're gonna do this here first. This feather, which is very much the same as what I just did, except it connects. Okay, so I'm gonna move it over a little bit. So we're gonna go up, and then we're gonna go down through B, up through C, and make sure your C has to be in the center of A and B. So up through the center, and make sure your thread is underneath. Okay. And then you got to come in from the other side, D and E, and go over your thread again. So down through D and up through E. Good God, Martha, it's not that hard. Wow. Okay. And then E. Okay, and then over here. Yeah, I guess that's it. And then let's see if I can do it. It's D and E I'm having a problem with here. D, E, come on. And then this has to be under there. Nope. That didn't work. There. And then you go back to A. Okay, you guys are annoying me. See, this is why I do better if I can see somebody actually do it on camera. But that's okay. I think, okay, D, E, and then F and G. So, F and G. G. No, G has to be lower than F. Okay. And then you go back to D and E. Yep. It says repeat steps 2 and 3. So that would be D and E and F and G. So I've been doing that right. So it's the D and E I'm having a problem with. So thread there. D, D, E, and thread underneath. This is when you need to be ambidextrous. Well, there you go. Except I think they're too far apart. Theirs are closer together. Okay, well, there's something to have fun with. Get my brain wrapped around. Right? I like that. And of course, I love the variegated thread. So, let's see if I can conquer this D and E part. One more. Noisy, noisy gophers. Boy, oh boy. Well, at least they're having people having fun, not fighting with each other, right? Okay. So there's the fly stitch, which I did not do in a straight line because I was trying to mimic this. And this did not come out like their picture, which is this. But hey, you know, I'm doing me, right? Okay. And then I think I'm going to just put some little stitches in here somewhere. Maybe because I'm using this pretty variegated thread, I'll do a couple of knots. Wrap it 3 times, pull it tight, stick it back through, keep pulling tight. So I get 2 fluffy knots. Well, that doesn't even show up. All right, well, I'm just going to stitch then. Oops. Or not, because I pulled my yarn out of my thread. I mean, my thread out of my needle. My yarn out of my thread. Hoy, yoy, yoy. This cheesecloth, yes, that's what it is, I dyed with sprays, maybe. I did some dyeing with both, what did I use? Isn't that terrible? I don't even remember now. I used some spray, the Tattered Angels, but I don't see any sparkly in it. So I'm not sure if I used Tattered Angels on this, or some of the stuff I just put some of my oxides down and sprayed them with water and just put the fabric in it. Just mushed the fabric in it and let it dry. So, you know, if you don't have fabric dyes at home and you have inks or Tattered Angel sprays, use that. I don't know how color fast it is. I won't swear to it. Let's see, let's put you up there. I won't tell you it is or isn't. I won't tell you it won't fade because I don't know that, because I haven't used it and, you know, let it last over time. I might actually come back and put some little beads in this. but I don't know that I'll do that on camera because I have to choose the beads. And I did not do that ahead of time. This is what I do. I just sort of like to fly by the seat of my pants. Now, sometimes it's a good thing, and sometimes it gets me in trouble. And I'll tell you, I really wish I could afford the Ariane Zurcher. She's doing a class. It's a Zoom class, though, so you have to be committed to the dates. And it costs $500. And I just don't have that kind of money, unfortunately, to spend. But it's a improvisational stitching. And it's like over a period of 5 days. And it's like 3 or 4 hours a day. So yeah, that's a huge commitment because it's a live Zoom class. And I wish it was going to be a class that she put on that you could sign up and do in your own time frame. But she's done some wonderful projects, and some of the people on her Facebook page have done some really nice, like she has a rice bag and she sells the instructions on her Etsy shop. She sells the PDF, I think it is. And she links to the YouTube videos that show how to do the stitches to accomplish it. And I think if I do anything, that's what I'm going to get. I think I'll tell Tony I want to, and it's only like $20. And you do it at your own speed. It's just not live, and you can't ask her, you know, I mean, you can ask her questions. She's really good about answering questions. But you should see her thread collection and other things that she has. So, you know, there's that. Nobody can really keep up with that. Not me, anyway. I like that. So that's what we did today. We did the fly stitch and we did the feather stitch, which is very similar. And then I put this cheesecloth down that I dyed. And I just did little seed stitches, I guess, to hold them down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this fabric off since it landed crooked, but it's already down, so I can't do anything about it. I'm going to trim that off the edge a little bit, I think, because it's getting a little too wonky. And then I'm going to get some beads, and maybe I'm going to try different beads, but I'm thinking a white opalescent kind of bead, and maybe put some of these in here too. And maybe some over here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll pick those out and I'll do it. And then I'll show you the next time I come back. So that's it for today. Hope everybody is well and happy and hanging in there. And this is going to have to go somewhere else because I've now destroyed where it was going to go. Uh-oh. Put your needle in the mat, Martha. There. See, my pins and needles are in the mat, which is why I like this mat. I just don't like leaning on the mat because I don't like the wall. Okay, I digress. You guys have a great weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. I don't know if I'll do another video before Memorial Day weekend or during Memorial Day weekend. Like I said, we aren't going anywhere. We're not doing anything. So, y'all have fun. I love you all for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great day. And I am sort of closing in on 2,000 subscribers, and when I reach that, I'll be doing a giveaway. Just a heads up. And it's going to be within the videos. It's not going to be in a title, so you're going to have to watch all the way through because I'm only going to say what the giveaway will be and when at the end of the videos. But I have to reach 2,000 first. So keep giving me thumbs up so that I show up for other people. And, you know, at some point, for those of you that were here for the junk journaling, I'll probably get back to that at some point. I have a lot of supplies here that I want to use up and clean out of here. So I'm going to be doing mass journals and just getting them out at some point. I don't know when that'll be. We probably won't do any traveling through June, July, and August. I want to downsize my house, and that's going to be part of the downsizing is to slap some journals together and get them out of here. So keep your eyes open here. Thumbs up, like, subscribe. Subscribing is free. Nobody's going to harass you with emails or anything. It's just subscribe. It helps the YouTubers. And everybody have a great Memorial Day weekend. Take care of yourselves. Stay healthy. Keep wearing those masks because, you know, not everybody's vaccinated and that's their choice. That's fine. But have fun. Hug that family if you can. And we will see you soon. Love y'all. Bye.